So right off the bat, I want to apologize. There is a cricket that is a little bit outside, I think, but you might be able to hear it. So again, just giving you guys a forewarning. But anyways, guys, you clicked on this review. I'm Thinking of Ending Things is a Netflix movie that came out not too long ago. I'm reviewing it finally after mustering up the courage because this is this is a complex movie. This is a movie that's daunting to review. And of course, it's going to be non-spoiler, but I went into this movie not knowing anything other than it's a Charlie Kaufman movie because there are some people out there that I just need to hear their name, and I'm like, I don't really need to know anything else. That's it. Like David Fincher, if he's doing something, I will see it. Charlie Kaufman is the same scenario. I love Being John Malkovich. I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Animalist I thought was solid. Synecdoche, New York I liked, but I need to give it a second chance. And I think that this movie is similar to Synecdoche, New York, where I saw both movies late at night and watching them were very surreal because I was just kind of like, I should not be watching it this late at night because these are movies that it's a lot to take in. I mean, I'm thinking of Ending Things. For those of you that want to know the premise, it's really quite simple premise. It's about a young woman who accompanies her new boyfriend to meet his parents at a farmhouse. So again, it's a bare bones premise, but the way it's built up, the way that these characters are strengthened, is what really makes it enticing. The filmmaking style is also very unique. The editing style is also very abrasive. I think that the way that it was edited was very much so unique in that you had to get used to it. There were many moments where I was lost with some of the edits, honestly, with how they had it, where there's just like the passing of time. Like time is very elusive in this movie. And I think that that's very interesting, honestly. Some movies have done that before, and again, for me personally, it just takes me a little bit to pick up on that. But I think that this movie does it in an interesting way, and I think that this movie will definitely get better upon rewatching because, again, I'm not going to sit here and say I fully understand this movie. I do think that if I rewatch it a second time, I'll fully try to understand as best as possible. And that's just it. Like, you have a cast that is game. I mean, Jesse Plemons is in this movie. He's great. Jessica Buckley, she's great. And the standout for me is Toni Collette. The acting across the board is great. The filmmaking is really good as well, especially the cinematography. It's 4:3 aspect ratio. Very beautiful, matched with the production design and the on-point makeup. That stuff is top-notch, no question about it. It's the story that, again, is elusive. And I want to rewatch it so that way I can say, hey, I either really liked it or, oh, no, I just think it's okay. Because as it stands, I think that this is a movie that will hold up possibly with multiple viewings. I want to rewatch it already because I do think that there's a lot of imagery, especially in the final act, where I'm like, yeah, I don't fully understand that, but it seems intriguing. So again, I'm keeping it a short review. In terms of negatives, I don't really have any outright negatives, other than it does take a little bit to get going. Like the first 30 minutes, I was kind of on the fence. I was like, oh, is this going to be his like worst movie? Because like it's not that interesting. But once they get on the road and once they go to the farmhouse, it gets a lot better. In fact, the second act's incredible. And then, again, that's really the only thing I can think of in terms of negatives because everything else I am either like neutral or very highly positive about. So it's a rock solid movie. Again, looking forward to rewatching it to give it that second chance to see if I will give it a higher rating. But for now, I'm happy to give I'm Thinking of Ending Things a 3.5 out of 5 star rating, which if it was like a hot sauce rating, it's the good old Texas Pete hot sauce. Yeah, rock solid movie. Again, I'm not even going to stand here and say that I know everything that happens. I'd be lying to you guys, but I am curious to hear your guys' thoughts on theories about this movie, as well as how many times you've seen it, because, like I said, I want to rewatch it a second time already because it's that complex and compacted with so many ideas. So, guys, I'm Thinking of Ending Things. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and all that. Catch you guys later.